Today we are going to see the different characteristics of embedded systems. Embedded systems are specially designed for some specific purpose. So each and every embedded system should have some specific characteristics. Some of the specific characteristics of the embedded systems are: the embedded system application should be in the domain specific one. It should be reactive and it should work in a real time. It should be able to operate in host environment. It should be distributed one, small size and weight, power concern, single function, complex functionality, tightly constrained, safety critical. We will see the different characteristics of the embedded systems one by one in a detailed manner. The first characteristic is application and domain specific. Embedded systems are developed to do the specific functions. They cannot be used for any other purpose. For example, the microwave oven is designed only for cooking the food. It cannot be used to wash the cloth or any other purpose. Likewise, washing machine is also one of the embedded system. It is only designed for washing the cloth. The second characteristic is reactive and real time. Embedded systems are constantly interacting with the real world through various sensors. The various sensors as well as the input devices are connected to the input port of the embedded systems. If any changes in the real world, in the real time, are captured by the various sensors as well as the various input devices connected, and the required control algorithm running inside the various units reacts in a designed manner to bring the controlled or required output variables to the desired level. The embedded systems are actually reactive systems. Why? Because of that. Why? Because means embedded system produce changes in output in response to the changes in the input. So they are called as reactive system. If any changes in the input is there, means there should be a changes in the output. So they are called as reactive systems. The embedded systems are having real-time operations also. The real-time system operation means the time behavior of the system should be deterministic. That is, the system should respond to the request or any changes in the input in a required amount of time. The examples of the embedded system which will be operated in real time are the mission critical like applications like flight control system, anti-lock braking systems, etc. The third characteristic is embedded system should be operated in host environment. While designing an embedded system, care should be taken where the system is going to implement. We have to consider the various operating conditions of the area also. Example, suppose if the embedded system is deployed in high temperature area or high temperature zone, means all the components used in the particular embedded system should be able to withstand that high amount of temperature. Likewise, if the embedded system is implemented in the very cold temperature, means it should be operated in that minimum temperature also. The proper shock absorption technique should be available to the embedded system which is going to be implemented in the places which is having high shock. The fourth characteristic is the embedded systems may be a distributed type. Some of the embedded systems may be a part of a larger system. Many number of such distributed systems may form a single larger embedded control system. The best example for the distributed system is automatic vending machine. Automatic vending machine contains a card reader, a vending unit, etc. Each and every unit is independently working. Each and every units are separate embedded system, but they are working together to perform the overall vending operation. The next characteristics of the embedded systems are the embedded system should be in small in size as well as less weight. These factors are normally represented as aesthetics. The product aesthetic is nothing but it represents the size of the product, the weight of the product, what is the shape of the product, what is the style. Everything is represented as aesthetics. It is an important factor while choosing a product. Okay, actually, these factors are very convenient to handle a compact device compared to the bulky or very large size device. The sixth characteristic is power consumption. The power management is also very important factor of the embedded system. While designing an embedded system, we have to give enough concentration or importance to the power management also. The embedded system components should be designed in such a way to minimize the heat dissipation of the system. The other characteristics of the embedded systems are mostly single functioned. It should be designed to perform dedicated or specific or simple function. The next one is complex functionality. In many of the embedded systems are having so many complex algorithms or multiple algorithms in order to perform a single application. The best example is embedded systems, which is used in multimedia application. Embedded systems are tightly constrained. Nothing but the embedded product should be low cost. It should be operated in less power. The size of the embedded system should be in a small size. The response which is provided or produced by the embedded system should be in faster rate. Safety critical. The embedded systems which is used by the human should not affect the life of the people as a human, or it does not affect the environment also. Simply, we can say the various characteristics of embedded systems is embedded systems are task specific, it should be time specific, it should have limited user interfaces, it provide high efficiency, it should be operated with a high reliability, it should be having highly stable, it requires less power, ultimately it should be available with low cost.